Now these are the main steps in the RF planning. First is the information collection. We collect the information that what is the frequency spectrum that is available for the 5G deployment, what are the areas that need to be covered, what is the capacity requirement in terms of data rate, and what are the quality requirements in terms of latency and bit error, because different services have different capacity and quality requirements. And after that we go to the RAN, a radio access network dimensioning step, and after this step we get the initial estimate about the coverage radius of a cell and what would be the capacity of a cell or what would be the capacity of a single site. And based upon these two parameters, we get the required number of sites that would be required in order to provide service to a given area. And after this step, we get the initial information that what type of equipment would be required and in how much quantity this equipment would be required. And at this stage, the order for the equipment can be placed. And after that, we go to the next step, which is the nominal planning. And this step is done using an RF planning tool, and in this step, detailed simulations are done. And after this step, we get the actual site parameters, like what would be the longitude and the latitude of a site, what would be the antenna height, what would be the horizontal or the azimuth angle of the antenna on that site, what would be the down tilt of the antenna, and what would be the beam width on that site. And after this step, we go to the detailed parameter planning. And in this step, we calculate the detailed parameters of each cell. For example, what would be the neighboring cells, what would be the PCI value that would be used in a cell, what would be the patch parameters of a cell, and what would be the tracking area code that would be assigned to a cell. So we assign the tracking area codes and these other parameters to all the cells in the network.